In today's video, we are looking at the defenders for the upcoming FPL season, and for this we are using ChatGPT, especially the code interpreter version of ChatGPT. So I will be providing all the data we need for the code interpreter to find our picks. This is the team we have so far. This been almost kind of just picked by the ChatGPT code interpreter, but we haven't done defenders and goalkeepers yet. So this is, I guess I did an early draft, so I kind of ended up with these defenders. But we have done midfielders, we have done strikers, but we're gonna make some iterations on that. But today we are looking at defenders, so let's just head over to the data set I have collected for this from Opta. So you can see we have the full list of defenders. The cost is not correct here, but I will adjust this in the code interpreter, just uploading a dataset with the correct cost. The stats I picked out here for defenders was big chances created, cross from open play, shots inside box, touches in penalty area, big chances total, FPL bonus, starts, XA, XG, and clean sheets. So you can see I'm kind of focusing on offensive stats, but we got clean sheets as a kind of backbone, right? And you can see we have mostly all players, so it's like almost 200. But we have some Leeds players and stuff, but I'm just gonna instruct it to remove all of those. And players that had left, I'm gonna remove manually. And I think that's pretty much it. So let's head over to the code interpreter and look at the prompt I created for this. You are a data scientist, FPL, and Python expert. This is because we use Python to calculate most of the data. So your task is to find the best 20 defenders for the first 3 game weeks. So I'm not looking any further. So you can see I wrote midfielders here, but it doesn't matter because I kind of fed defenders all over again. And we're gonna look at some preliminary data analysis. That's our step 1 for a strategy. Incorporate player form and fixture difficulty. Yes. Invest in defenders. That is gonna be invest in fullbacks who are more often in tackling plays. They can earn points from both ends of the field, clean sheets, and attacking returns. Use data on relevant stats to identify such players. Create a list of the 20 best defenders for the first 3 game weeks. Okay, so that was our prompt. We uploaded all our stats, including the rules, fixtures, fixture difficulty, and player stats. So you can see it kind of read to all the uploaded stats here. Made some kind of errors here, but it was fine. So let's move on to our first list here. So you can see this was the list we got the first time. So we have Trippier, Arnold, Perisic, Robertson, Estupiñán, Schär, Shaw. So quite a good list. I'm pretty happy with that. But I noticed there was no City players. So I went ahead and said, where are the Man City players? So it just made a list of them. It appears that despite having good players, City's high fixture difficulty for the first 2 games significantly reduces their overall scores. And then I kind of understood, there must be something wrong here. Okay, you have misunderstood, that's fine. But the higher difficulty is the better. Recalculate with a list of new knowledge. You can see we have difficulty here. So it kind of took for granted that the higher was the worst. We adjusted that, and then we ended up with this list. And here you can see there have been some changes, not big changes. So Arnold is back on top. Trippier fell down to 2nd. But other than that, we can see we have Ake in here. We have Stones. And we got some City players in the mix. So I guess I'm pretty happy with this. Now I went ahead and asked for a high end defender pick, a mid-range pick, and value defenders. Or 1 defender at least. So for the high-end defenders, it picked Alexander-Arnold. Not much to say about that. He's pretty staple on this time. It's probably going to be a meta pick again. So yeah, if there's nothing else to say. He's expensive, but could be worth it. On mid-range, it actually picks Luke Shaw from Manchester United. Kind of agree with that. I like him too. So hopefully he could be maybe in our final pick. And for the value defenders, it went for Joel Veltman from Brighton. Nothing bad to say about that. If we see Veltman here, he's kind of high up. He's actually top for the 4.5, so that's probably why I picked him. I know we have Botman and stuff, but he didn't make the list here. We have Ben Davis, don't like him. But Veltman, I'm happy with him. Like if I should have picked, I probably would have gone for Zinchenko, but that's fine. I started to download the list, but I went out of attempts. So that is basically it. So we have Arnold, Shaw, and Veltman. So let's try to fit those players into our teams and see where we end up. So here you can see I added these 3 defenders. We still have Botman, we have Mbabu just as a placeholder. But still we have -2, so this could not be our team. Actually, I found an error from the first set of forwards. I think we have the wrong fixture difficulty there, so probably Wilson shouldn't be in here. So we're gonna do a new calculation. Maybe we could find a 6 priced attacker. Maybe we can remove Alvarez. We just have to see what the engine does when we get more data. And yeah, that was basically it. Kind of enjoy this. Pretty happy with how the list turned out. Is it perfect? I don't think so, but it's a good pool of players to start with. Remember, this is just for the 3 game weeks. Would I like to see more Arsenal players in it, but I'm not gonna judge it. It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of team we pick up with, but we got a lot of work before that. And yeah, if you like this, give this video a like, maybe subscribe if you want to see more of this, and follow along for this season. And yeah, see you in the next one.